What's up, my dudes? What are you talking about? I'm not even gonna click on chat right now. Alright, so welcome to another Twinkle Toast tutorial. It actually flows really well now that I say it. I don't say it often, but it flows really well. Okay. Aside from that ADD moment, I know my videos are very well ADD at times. I ramble, I sit here and go off topic, I get distracted. I'm going to try my hardest to make this quick, simple, and on point. Not even going to look at chat, not even going to look at other stuff. But if you like the video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Get a hold of me on Discord, tell me I'm awesome, all that great, awesome stuff. Alright. Back to not being distracted. So today's topic is going to be the strategic weapons. I don't think I had touched base on this completely, if at all. So I'm going to go down the list of them. I'm going to tell you their benefits. I'm going to tell you how to obtain them and give you a couple of tips and tricks on them as well to be able to attain them and maybe help give you guys a little boost in confidence that you may have a chance of actually getting them. I have to double check, but I can't be sure. I think any base level, so long it's a level 5 and up, is able to obtain a strategic weapon, so long they are out and available. So, the cool thing about this is before, when the game first started, for like a good 5-6 months after even, they didn't have the availability to be able to pass along a strategic weapon to another alliance member. You would have to leave the alliance, you would have to get hit, and then come back, and it was just all kinds of a mess. So now, if you're in the same alliance, you can just pass it along. I may ask... Okay, yeah, I may ask him... Where is he? Let's see if he's even online right now. No, he's not. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me figure something out real quick, and that way I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me get a strategic weapon on me, and we'll go from there, okay? Okay, I'm back. I got a weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and real quick and show you what it shows when you have a weapon that you're able to equip, and also how to equip it and how to be able to pass it to somebody else in your alliance. I had to message somebody to steal one for 5 minutes for this, so let's do this real quick before he gets mad that I'm not giving it back. Alright, so when you have a weapon that's ready to be added and equipped, this box right down here will start glowing with a plus. So all you got to do is click it, and it will show you, hey, you have this weapon available. So just go ahead and click equip, and now you have all of this. You have the special effect and you have the basic stats. Now, to be able to transfer it, there is a cooldown rate, so unfortunately he ain't getting it back for another 2 days. Oops. But after that cooldown rate, all you gotta do is hit transfer. It will come up with a list, and it will be able to it'll come up with the alliance list. You're able to pick a member, and then you're able to select transfer, and then you'll be able to transfer it, and it'll have a countdown pop up, 10-second countdown pop up, and then you hit confirm, and then it will transfer, and then they do the same thing over again. And whoops, he ain't getting that back for another 2 days. Anywho. Okay, back to the weapons themselves. But yeah, that's how you sit here and obtain, that's how you sit here transfer, and that's how you sit here and equip. So let's go down the actual... Yeah, I completely forgot about that 2-day cooldown. Or I never would have asked him. I feel bad. Alright, so let's get this over with. Alright, so you have the wormhole generator. The special effect is you can teleport once every 48 hours, and it is, you know, the 48-hour cooldown. You can only use it once. When using that, it does not use up diamonds, and it does not use up any items. It's basically a free port anywhere in the server. I'm not sure if it works outside of the server, so I'm not sure if, you know, during Hub War or SBS, if you go to a different server, if it works. I have not tried, nor have I asked. So, once I figure that out, I'll go ahead and post it into the description of this video. That way it's updated and you guys know. Your basic stats, all troop marching speed is plus 10%. To be able to obtain this, you need to be the very first winner of the very first Ace Commander event. So you have to be number 1, you have to be the top player, and it only works for the very first one. So if second Ace Commander comes out and you're rank 1 on that, you will not get this item or this weapon. You can only have this weapon given once. But that does not mean, just like the rest of the weapons, it can't be passed along to another Alliance member or the alternative, but I am not suggesting doing that because I am not going to be the reason a state decides they want to go to war. So, I'll leave that all up to y'all's decision, but those are the 2 ways you are able to get it after the weapon is distributed. Next weapon is the Pulse Thruster. You use it to obtain 1 8-hour speed up item, cooldown for 48 hours. So every 48 hours you're able to get an 8-hour speed up item. Kind of useless, but at the same time, if you have this Pulse Thruster for a very long time, it's a great way to stock up on the 8 hours, especially when you're working on a very higher level command center. So it does add up. And you also get the construction speed plus 10%, which is helpful. You get this one by being the first level 40 commander in your server. If you teleport to another server or cross teleport to another server and you're a level 40 and you're the first level 40 there, commander, you will not get this. It will not register that you are from that server originally, so you will not automatically get this. You will have to get it just like the other 2 ways, by either or by being in the Alliance and they offer it to you after it is out and about. Next up, we have the Nano Reactor, which is a permanent anti-scout. This is obviously, for me, one of my personal favorites, just because I am very guilty of not using anti-scouts at all. Plus, its basic stats give you tank, APC, and helicopter defense plus 10%, which is awesome for my cocky ass. Chance to obtain by eliminating level 20 or above worms. Now, with that said, this gives everybody a chance to get this once level 20 worms are available. There is a little tip and trick. I'm trying to be as blunt as possible about this because I don't want to give it away too much. There is a time frame that the levels come out as. So if you are a watchful eye, you can kind of pick up on the time frame and you can kind of get an idea of when the level 20s come out, and that could give you a little bit of extra chance of being able to get the Nano Reactor before anybody else does. But that's as much as I'm saying. I'll leave the rest to you to figure out what all that is, exactly what the time frame is, and everything else. Alright. And yeah, like I said, that is for everybody to be able to get. Next up is the anti-gravity magnetic field device. Why is that so complicated for me to say right now? It has no special effect whatsoever, but it does give you resource protection capacity is up 50%. Hospital capacity percentage-wise is up 10%, and hospital healing speed is 15%. So, yeah, nothing really too special unless you plan on getting hit a lot. Then, yeah, this would be a good one for you. Okay, so he already knew. You obtain this by a chance drop from killing level 14 monsters or above. So once 14 monsters come out, the relic monsters, you go and start hitting them, and you have a chance of this dropping, and everybody has a chance at it. Again, like I said, as long as you're a level 5 base and above, I'm pretty sure everybody has a chance of getting this. Alright, yeah, I'll go over that in a second. Alright, so next up, we have the laser cannon. Now, with the laser cannon and the gold titanium elemental gun, I believe it was those two, the effects also work when the Commander Conquest. Just a little tip there. Alright, so for the laser cannon, special effects is your troop capacity is up. Your basic stats is troop capacity is up 10%, increased troop defense is 10%, increased troop attack is 10%. So, pretty cool. To be able to obtain this, you have to be the first Warzone commander, meaning you have to be the very first person to take over hub. And you got to be the leader, I believe, of the alliance, and basically the leader of the alliance would get it. Alright, gold titanium elemental gun. Special effect is the rally capacity is up by 10%. You have your tank attack, APC attack, and helicopter attack is up by 10%. I might steal this and never give this back to him. Hee. I'm gonna die. The way to obtain this is be the very first commander who collects 5-star or more combat equipment. Now that's not your chips, that's not your engines, that's not your mods, that is the equipment, your gear. So, first person to obtain all 6 of them, with 5 stars, it will be the very first person to obtain the gold titanium elemental gun. Now, this one is a little bit of a beast. This one is also one of the hardest ones to obtain, but once you obtain it, it is kind of worth it. So, with that said, let's come up here. Each strategic weapon has different special effects and buffs, as I just read off. The first time you get a strategic weapon from the system, you will get protected for 3 days, during which you can't be grabbed by other commanders. So even if you're unshielded and commanders try to come they cannot steal it from you at all. Now, I don't think you have the cooldown when you receive it for the very, very first time, like the system gives it to you for the first time. I don't think you have the cooldown, so I do think you are able to transfer it around in your alliance. But again, like I said, when I first started playing, we didn't have that option to do that, so I'm not sure about that. But again, something that can be easily figured out. After protection time expires, the strategic weapon may be taken away if the owner's base, collection point, or stationing point is broken. With that said, it can be stolen if you are on a resource tile or node, however you want to word it. And it can also be stolen if you are camping. So if I is out and about, and these little thingies right here, well, right next to here, those are camps. If somebody comes and hits it, they have a chance of stealing your weapon. So be careful with that. And basically, with that said, that's pretty much all there is about the strategic weapons department. And the strategic weapons, they're a little bit tricky to get a hold of, but they do give you a little bit of extra buff. I also do want to let it be known, you may own multiple of these, but you can only have one in effect at a time. So I could own, the Necro. Oh my word. I can own the Nano Reactor. I don't know why I could not think of that. and I could also own the titanium and have them both, but I can only achieve one to be active at a time. So do keep that in mind. It's not really worth it having more than one, because are you really going to sit here in the middle of battle while you're in the middle of getting hit to switch? You know, it's really not that much worth it. But yeah, so I will leave that at that. I don't want to give too much craziness and ideas and thoughts. I'll let the states decide what they would like to do with the weapons and alliances, and attempt to not get myself in trouble for giving any ideas. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have hopefully learned something from this, and like I've stated, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I got more crazy videos. I have more videos still coming up, and I guess that'll be it for now. So ta-ta for now, and sorry for stealing the strategic weapon for 2 days. Bye.